Right now, a trial date has been set for the interference case against former President Trump. Also, the FBI has joined in the investigation into the racially motivated hate crime that left 3 dead over the weekend in Jacksonville, Florida. You're watching News 3 Now at noon. Good afternoon, I'm Mark Kane. Thanks for tuning in on this Monday. Former President Donald Trump's election interference trial is set to begin on March 4th, 2024. That's the day before the Super Tuesday primary. After hearing arguments from both sides, federal district judge Tanya Chutkan rejected the January trial date suggested by prosecutors. She also refused to delay the trial for 2 years, as requested by Trump's defense team. Federal prosecutors said today they have turned over almost all of the discovery material in the special counsel's election subversion case against former President Trump. That material amounts to nearly 12.8 million pages of evidence. Let's head out to the weather patio now. Meteorologist Kelly Slifka has looked at a certified most accurate forecast on this beautiful Monday.
Yeah, really nice afternoon right now after getting off to a nice cool start. We're going to see these over the next few days before the heat does return, just in time for the upcoming weekend. But take a look at our sky cam from Platteville, our Queen Bee radio sky cam. A lot of blue sky out there, just a few puffy cumulus clouds. We can expect that for the afternoon hours. As you can see on our visible cloud track, there were a few clouds up to the north. Those have been dissipating, and now we are looking at mostly sunny skies and very comfortable temperatures. Readings in the lower 70s, but it's up to 77 now in Janesville, 73 in Madison, 72 in Mineral Point. So we've got a couple of nice days throughout most of the week. We'll start to see that heat come up as we go into Friday, but really, other than a few chances of showers tonight and maybe lingering into tomorrow, it's looking dry right into the upcoming Labor Day weekend, and it's really going to be heating up. Temperatures in the upper 80s and low 90s of the unofficial last weekend of summer. Temperatures climbing up close to 80 today with mostly sunny skies. We will start to see some clouds. You know, a few showers showing up there toward La Crosse. Those will be skirting through possibly some of our area tonight. Otherwise, it's going to be nice this afternoon as we get up close to 80 southwest winds. We'll talk more about that chance of rain tonight, showers moving into the area, and also tropical storm Idalia coming up in about 15 minutes.
All right, we'll see you then, Kelly. Thank you. Shorewood Hills police are searching for the driver who they say crashed a stolen car along University Avenue Saturday night. Officials were called to the 3200 block of University Avenue just before midnight for a report of a rollover crash. Police were unsuccessful in the search for the occupants involved. An investigation found the vehicle was reported stolen out of Madison and had fled from officers before the crash. Anyone with information urged to contact the Shorewood Hills Police Department or the Madison Area Crime Stoppers. A Lancaster man was killed Saturday afternoon after a UTV crash in rural Grant County. The Grant County Sheriff's Office received a report of a single UTV crash along Oak Road near Elm Road in the township of Paris just after 5 p.m. Saturday. Officials say 47-year-old Jarvis Eastlick was traveling north on Oak Road when he lost control of his UTV. The UTV stopped in a pasture in the east side of the road with Eastlick pinned underneath. Paramedics removed the UTV, but he was pronounced dead at the scene. Now to an update on the disturbing act of violence in Florida over the weekend. The FBI is investigating the deadly shooting at a Dollar General store in Jacksonville as a hate crime. President Biden condemned the shooting, saying, quote, "White supremacy has no place in America." Manuel Bajorquez is in Jacksonville with the latest.
In times like these.
Just steps from the scene of the deadly Dollar General store shooting in Jacksonville, hundreds gathered Sunday to honor the victims and voice their outrage.
We cannot tolerate hate against our black community. We simply cannot and will not tolerate it.
Among the 3 people killed was Gerald Gallion, who was shot as he entered the store. He leaves behind a 4-year-old daughter.
How do you even begin to explain to her what happened?
We haven't.
You haven't?
She doesn't know yet.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
We're trying to figure out the words to tell her because she was a daddy's girl.
LaTiffany Gallion is the victim's sister.
He was a loving guy.
A loving guy.
He was a devoted father. He'd do anything for his daughter. And for him to get up and wake up and his life get ended, it's not fair.
Surveillance video captured 21-year-old Ryan Christopher Palmeter walking up to the store just after 1 p.m. Saturday and taking aim at his first victim in the parking lot. Authorities say he wore a face covering, latex gloves, and a bulletproof vest under his shirt. He was also armed with 2 firearms, including an AR-15 semi-automatic rifle covered with swastikas.
When you see him walk out on the sidewalk and he points that gun at that car, he fired 11 rounds at that car. He did not give any warning. He just did it.
Authorities say during the shooting, the gunman, who lived with his parents, texted his father and told him to break into his bedroom. There, his father found a suicide note, a will, and writings Jacksonville Sheriff T.K. Waters described as racist.
The manifesto is quite frankly, the diary of a madman. He was just completely irrational.
Before the shooting, authorities say the gunman was spotted at Edward Waters University. That's less than a mile from the store here. He was spotted by a security guard who thought he looked suspicious. That guard alerted a nearby deputy, and that deputy was just about to alert others when the shooting happened. Manuel Bojorquez, CBS News, Jacksonville.
And in the wake of that shooting comes the anniversary of a crucial turning point in American history, the March on Washington. Today marks 60 years since Martin Luther King Jr. gave his famous I Have a Dream speech in front of more than 200,000 demonstrators. As Jacksonville mourns the 3 lives lost in the racist shooting, the leader's son and daughter-in-law are speaking up.
Dad used to say there's always a pushback. There's the inevitable pushback whenever there's the perception of progress. So evil is always lurking. We have an ability, though, as humankind, to overcome evil. And that's what we got to work on.
You know, we really need to look at what's going on in this country. We need to look at what's happening in the state of Florida. You're talking about not teaching history. You know, teaching history is about collective, it's not about collective guilt, it's about collective responsibility.
Thousands gathered on the National Mall this weekend for the anniversary, where they marched from the Lincoln Memorial to the King Memorial. First Lady Jill Biden will visit Madison this Thursday for the first time in 3 years. Dr. Biden will be attending events all day long after landing at the Dane County Regional Airport. She'll be speaking at an event with the National Education Association and American Federation of Teachers. Then a political finance event in the evening with Senator Tammy Baldwin. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. More Americans are transitioning from gas to electric cars. We'll share the latest forecast when we come back.
You're watching News 3 Now at noon.
Attention homeowners, we're looking for 50 homeowners who need a new bath or shower. We want to evaluate our custom bathing solutions in real homes for safety and convenience. Call Mad City Baths, Wisconsin's #1 remodeler and trusted local source for American-made baths and showers installed in as little as 1 day. And with our price lock guarantee, we'll guarantee your price for 1 year. Now 50 homeowners will save. Receive free installation of a new bath or shower. 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 24 months. Senior and military discounts, plus call during this program and receive a free $50 Walmart gift card with your in-home estimate. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call with zip code and location to qualify, 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
In 2023, iCare Medicare plan members receive $150 a month total for food, OTC products, and more when using the spending account card, plus dental and vision coverage. Rest easy. iCare is looking out for you and your health.
We need to talk about Sonobello.
We are getting rid of all of this today.
Ladies, this summer you can cover up or feel confident from head to toe with Sonobello. One visit permanent fat removal.
Look at this shape. My tummy is gone and my hourglass shape is back.
Wherever there's excess fat, we can remove it. That's what we do all day, every day.
Sonobello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells for good.
I could actually wear a 2-piece after 25 years.
I have one big regret. I didn't go sooner.
Now, with our Best Bodies summer event, you can schedule your free, no-obligation consultation, plus save $250 off instantly. That's $250 off your stomach, hips and thighs, back, and so much more. Call 1-888-634-9939 or go to sonobello.com.
At USA Insulation, we fix hot homes. Over 7 out of 10 homes are poorly insulated. Is yours? Here are some of the signs. Is your house too cold in the winter? Is it too hot in the summer? Does your furnace and AC run almost non-stop? Do you have different temperatures in different rooms? Are your energy bills too high? You don't need a new home. You need better insulation. And right now, when we foam your walls, we'll insulate your attic for free.
USA Insulation.
U.S. Commerce Secretary Gina Raimondo has kicked off a 4-day trip to China for meetings with government and business leaders in Beijing and Shanghai. Secretary Raimondo says her goals include strengthening commercial relations and boosting travel and tourism between the world's two largest economic powers. This is the first time a U.S. Commerce Secretary has traveled to China in 7 years. President Biden says he's concerned over a potential auto workers strike. Friday, the United Auto Workers announced that an overwhelming 97% of union members voted to authorize a strike if contract negotiations fail with the big three U.S. automakers, Ford, General Motors, and Stellantis. The union is asking for a 40% pay hike, pensions for new hires, and other benefits. The deadline for an agreement is September 14th. And Netflix has already announced the end of its DVD mailing service on September 29th. But now there's some good news for those subscribers. The company says after that date, it will no longer charge customers for unreturned discs, essentially allowing users to keep them for good. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Wendy Gillette.
Let's check Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrial's up 163 points. The NASDAQ up 75. The S&P 500 up 18. Americans are buying electric cars in record numbers. Electric car sales are up nearly 50% over the past year. Cox Automotive predicts about 1 million EVs will be sold this year. A number experts forecast could quadruple in the next 7 years. But more drivers charging means a growing demand for power. One analyst predicts EVs could boost overall electric use anywhere from 8 to 13% by 2030. We'll have the farm numbers for you coming up and the forecast. And then today on Live at 5, our film critic Will Loper will be along with the weekend box office and suggestions on what to watch.
It's kind of a requiem for a leader.
1 in 3 adults have difficulty getting in and out of the bathtub. But with a new walk-in shower from Mad City Baths, you can easily step in and out. Plus, add stability with a safety seat and grab bars. Expertly installed in as little as 1 day.
As you get older, it gets harder to get in those regular standard tubs, you know, so this is really convenient for me, too.
Call now. The first 50 homeowners who need a new bath or shower will receive special savings. Free installation of a new bath or shower, 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 24 months. Senior military discounts, plus call during this program and receive a free $50 Walmart gift card with your in-home estimate. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call with zip code and location to qualify, 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
Special report.
Spectrum brings us Spectrum One, where Spectrum Internet, advanced Wi-Fi, and unlimited mobile come together to keep you seamlessly connected wherever you are!
Switch to Spectrum One and get 300 megabit internet for $49.99 a month, plus free advanced Wi-Fi and 1 free line of unlimited mobile with no contract. Call 1-833-743-4999.
The Coopers here just got Spectrum One. Why did you switch?
With Spectrum One, we get a super fast, reliable connection. Look, with Spectrum Internet, I can stream Spectrum News across all our devices.
And the advanced Wi-Fi has enhanced security and privacy features that automatically block online threats, keeping our family and devices safe and secure.
How reliable is Spectrum Mobile?
It's a super reliable service coast to coast.
And it includes nationwide 5G.
Switch to Spectrum One and get 300 megabit internet for $49.99 a month, plus free advanced Wi-Fi and 1 free line of unlimited mobile with the fastest wireless speeds. Call 1-833-743-4999 or visit a Spectrum store today.
They captivated the nation. 9.9 million watched the game. Now the ladies of the LSU basketball team take on the Jennifer Hudson Show. Y'all are leveling up women's basketball.
On the next Jennifer Hudson Show at 3.
time to say goodbye to summer. School's starting for a lot of students here at the 608.
Tomorrow, Josh is live in Wanakee ahead of their first day of classes.
And it looks like summer-like heat will return for the upcoming Labor Day weekend. Join us tomorrow between 4:30 and 7.
The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report is out of the radio barn today. She'll be back tomorrow, so here are your farm numbers. Let's head back out to the patio. Kelly Slifka with the complete forecast. A nice week ahead.
Yeah, it looks like most of the week's going to be pretty nice, very comfortable, especially the overnight lows will be nice and cool. Afternoons, quite a bit of sunshine and warm temperatures. But one thing we need is rain. The drought monitor continues with the excessive to severe drought across most of our area. The only counties are Jefferson and Dodge County. They had a little bit lesser drought, if you will, with a moderate drought. I don't see this changing anytime soon because we really do not have hardly any rain in our forecast. This is taking a look out into the next 7 days. So until next Monday, very little accumulation of rain here in southern areas of the state. The better chances of rain will be across northern Wisconsin. 80 expected today. The average now is 78. It will be a little bit warmer tonight than what we saw this morning. This morning we got in the low 50s. We'll be in the low 60s, so about 10 degrees warmer waking up tomorrow morning. Now, other than seeing a few showers tonight and maybe into tomorrow morning, it looks generally dry, but temperatures pretty seasonable. Highs in the 70s to near 80 most of this week. Then we're going to crank up the heat. Maybe one last hurrah for some summer-like heat and humidity. Temperatures in the upper 80s and low 90s for the Labor Day holiday weekend. A lot of folks maybe actually enjoy that to get out to the lake for one last time, maybe headed up to the cabin. Should be nice for that. Just get ready for some heat, though, as the jet stream lifts to the north. And we've got these series of hurricanes off the southeast coast. One headed toward Florida, the other one just off the mid-Atlantic coast. And that will actually allow this ridge to build across the middle of the country. And that's what's going to bring in that heat for the upcoming weekend. Once again, it looks like Labor Day. We could be talking about temperatures getting close to some records. Right now, we are watching Tropical Storm Idalia. Right now, it's moving just off the Yucatan Peninsula. It is expected to make a track northward right over parts of Florida, just to the north of St. Petersburg, Florida. There aren't a lot of communities in this area, thankfully, but it could be a Category 3 hurricane as it makes landfall. And obviously, some of that wind will extend inland as it gets closer and closer. It looks like this will be occurring on Wednesday as it moves inland. Otherwise, we've got quiet weather on the backside of this. A lot of times when you get these powerful hurricanes off the eastern seaboard, it really creates a log jam, a traffic jam, if you will. So the systems aren't moving too quickly across the United States. We have that cold front up to the north. That's what is expected to swing through later on tonight and give us a chance of some showers. Beautiful right now, 73 here in Madison, 77 in Janesville. Across Dane County, we're looking at temperatures at 75, then Dallas 74 right now in Cross Plains, and 74 currently in Stoughton as well. So beautiful noon hour with the sunshine. The winds are starting to pick up a little bit out of the southwest. So we are looking at sunshine this afternoon as temperatures climb up close to 80. Low humidity making for a pleasantly warm afternoon. You see some of these clouds rolling in and even a few showers up to the north and west. This is at 11 o'clock, though. So here in Madison, you have any evening plans, not going to be a problem. Overnight, maybe a few showers here and there, but these will be more nuisance showers than anything. Really not expecting much as accumulation with that. Then behind the front, though, we have a northerly wind. That'll usher in some cooler temperatures. Can't rule out a popcorn shower popping up in the afternoon, but that'll be about it. Otherwise, 80 today, 70s the rest of the week until we hit Friday. That's when you start to see that transition. Winds picking up out of the southwest. Upper 80s and low 90s Sunday and Labor Day Monday. It looks like that heat will extend into Tuesday and Wednesday of next week.
Not over with it yet.
Not quite. We got at least one more week.
All right, let's go. Up next, Howard is in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, taking everything we love about pepperoni pizza and teaming it with juicy chicken breasts.
When it comes to pizza, do you know what the most popular topping is? If you guessed pepperoni, you're right. It's a hands-down favorite, which is why we thought, why not take everything we love about a classic pepperoni pizza and team it up with chicken breasts? The results? Well, we'll let you be the judge. To make it, we start by seasoning boneless, skinless chicken breasts with some salt and pepper. This will ensure that every bite is really flavorful. Then we bread each breast with some seasoned breadcrumbs and place them on a baking sheet. After these bake for about 15 minutes, we top each piece with some pizza sauce, a bit of mozzarella cheese, pepperoni, and last but not least, some dried oregano. And now, back into the oven they go until the cheese is all melty. Once they're done, get ready to enjoy a dinner like no other. After all, how can you beat a tasty mashup like this? Plus, when you serve it with a green salad and some garlic rolls, it's doubly good. To get the flavor-packed recipe for our pepperoni pizza chicken, all you have to do is visit our website. I'm Howard with Kelly, who's wearing her pizza earrings today in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a Mamma Mia way for you to say, ooh, it's so good. Pizza.
Ahead at noon, Lisa Briggs with the Bruce Company is here answering your plant and garden questions. Stay with us.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Mad City Baths takes the hassle out of bathroom remodeling with high-quality American-made baths and showers back with a lifetime warranty. Choose from premium wall patterns including white travertine, Othello, and many more. And with our price lock guarantee, we'll guarantee your price for 1 year. And now 50 homeowners who need a new bath or shower will receive special savings. Free installation of a new bath or shower, 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 24 months. Senior military discounts, plus call Mad City Baths now. Last chance to call during this program and receive a free $50 Walmart gift card with your in-home estimate. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call with zip code and location to qualify, 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
The 2023 Iowa County Fair is just around the corner. Join us at the fairgrounds in Mineral Point. Admission at the gate is $10. Thursday night, Miss Wisconsin arrives along with bull riders and barrel racing. On Saturday and Sunday, the livestock auction, tractor pull, and demo derby. Join us on Monday for Wisconsin harness racing. Post time is at 1 p.m. at Mineral Point, the fastest track in Wisconsin. Bring the family and enjoy Wisconsin harness racing and much more at the Iowa County Fair.
There's a reason big dental bills often come as a shock, because sometimes you don't realize what's not covered until you get the bill. That's why affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual is important. It can give you benefits that go beyond what you get from more limited coverage plans. Because no one likes a big dental bill, especially if you're retired or on a fixed income. For a free information kit, call or go online now. This isn't some discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance that helps cover over 350 procedures, like cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures, at any dentist you want. Dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company helps cover preventive care, basic work, and major procedures, with no deductibles and no annual maximum. For your free information kit with all the details, call now or visit sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
Be patient.
Be patient. Lisa Briggs of the Bruce Company is here answering your plant and garden questions. We asked for questions on Facebook.
Yes.
That's why we're going to do it for the time
Yeah,
being.
I think I'm going to change my title to Lisa Briggs, plant psychologist.
Speaking of which, what have you here?
So I brought some things that if your fall containers are looking a little bit mingy, you can add. These are things other than mums. So we have asters. We have, this is cabbage or kale, chard, edible and beautiful. Pansies, of course, and if you plant pansies in your garden now, you probably get pansies next spring.
Seed.
They will seed. And then, of course, the ornamental peppers.
Don't eat them.
Edible, not delicious.
And seeds.
And I brought seeds because if you haven't had enough of veg gardening.
I think people have.
But if you haven't, if you've got some spots, you can add some new seeds in. What you want to do is on the back of the packet, you want to look through all the information and find the dates to maturity. And so you want to stick with things that are shorter, like I would go under 60, 45 is probably better right now. 45 days.
Okay. Let's get to some viewer questions. We got a couple about hibiscus.
Yeah, we're going to combine some questions, right?
Robin wants to know, how do you take care of newly planted hibiscus over the winter? Planted last year, actually had some blooms this summer.
Right.
And then Mary has a hibiscus from last year. Should she transplant it to a larger pot or leave it over winter?
Right. So I believe that Robin is talking about hardy hibiscus, which is a perennial plant here, and it will be fine. All you need to do with that, Robin, is when it's done flowering and we get a frost, cut it back to the ground. Just remember, as you saw this year, that they're late to emerge in the spring, so be patient with them. With your tropical hibiscus in a pot, I would not repot it now. I really like to do up potting when days are getting longer as opposed to getting shorter, which is what they're doing now. Just make sure that when you bring it into the house, Mary, I'm sorry, that you put it in the sunniest window and be prepared for some leaf drop because they don't like being moved around.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Diane Marie, this is rather dramatic.
Okay.
Why, oh why are my pumpkin plants only blooming for a month now with not a single pumpkin growing? The vines grew a foot longer this past week. Ton of flowers, not a single pumpkin.
So pumpkins need to be pollinated. There are male flowers and female flowers. And usually what we see happening is that the first ones are mostly male flowers, and if they're not blooming at the same time and they're not being pollinated, then that might be part of the problem. If you've got tons of flowers, it's not a fertility issue. I would say, though, that we're probably at the point now where if you don't have fruit forming, you're probably not going to get anything to be ripe enough. It's just not enough time. But this is a case for protecting our pollinating insects. That's why we really need them.
All right, Jeanette wants to know how to keep your potted mums lasting throughout the fall.
So when you buy potted mums, Jeanette, or anybody, what you want to do is look for plants that maybe have a few flowers open so you can really see the color, but are mostly buds. Because when you get them and they're fully flowered, and then we get the heat that we're going to get later this week, it just blasts all the flowers. They just don't last as long. What you can do, though, if you've got one that's, you know, when it's going to be really hot, I would move it into a shady spot, maybe on the east side of your house, so that the sun doesn't hit it and really get those flowers developing quickly. I just buy ones that are all buds.
Actually, our viewers are now answering the questions.
Gardeners are great because gardeners love to share information.
Deborah says water them every day.
It depends on what's happening to hers. If the flowers aren't lasting, that's not a watering issue. If the plants are wilting, then yeah, you need to check the water on them every day, not necessarily water them every day, but they're almost always way over potted.
All right, we gotta go. Thanks for the questions. Keep them on Facebook. Here's Kelly, one final check of the weather.
Yeah, beautiful Monday afternoon. A lot of sunshine, just a few puffy cumulus clouds, partly to mostly sunny skies today. Temperatures near 80. Later tonight after 10 o'clock, we are expecting a few showers. They should be pretty light, be out of here by tomorrow morning. First warm forecast keeps it cool the next few days, but we do heat up for the weekend. Temperatures near 90.
All right, thanks, Kelly. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here at 5. Have a great afternoon.